Let's recap. Whole Glow 40 is basically a challenge that I've created for myself where I eliminate all dairy, all animal products, and as much processed foods as possible for 40 days. The main reason I'm doing this is to cleanse my mind, body, and soul from the inside out. So far, I have done a fiber cleanse to cleanse my body of all the junk that I've eaten. I've started intermittent fasting to lose a few extra pounds. And I've recorded everything along the way. So if you want to catch up, make sure to watch the video journals on my YouTube channel now.
I am not happy. Then again, this is totally my fault. I went down basically 1 pound. I actually weighed myself within these 2 weeks and I went down to 158. But yesterday I had white rice and I'm counting it. I'm not going to count the lowest that I've seen. So I had white rice. I've been eating a lot of carbs, a lot of bread. Although they've been healthy, still, you know, things that I should be lessening. Arms, left went down 1/2 inch, bust went down 1/2 inch, waist went down 1 inch, stomach is the same, probably because I'm done with the cleanse that I was doing, the Nature Sunshine Fiber Cleanse, and I'm not going to the bathroom as much. I just started taking Trifala again. I'll talk about supplements somewhere else in the video. Hips and butt went down 1/2 inch. Thighs went down. The right went down 2.5 inches. No, 1.5 inches. Wow, I can't do math. Left went down 1 inch. And I have 2 weeks left. So I need to buckle down. I hate introducing the week on an angry note, but it really is my fault. You know, you're going to be as productive and you're going to change as much as you want to change, and I really haven't applied myself this week. I'm not going to make excuses, but I've been in jury duty. I could have waken up early to go to the gym, but Ava has been really sick. Fevers almost every day. She just recently got better, but I have a lot of projects to do, so I've been staying home to do that. Today's my last day of jury duty, although the next 2 days are going to be rough in terms of schedule. We're going to VA this weekend. This was one of my short-term goals, was to look a little bit slimmer for VA, and I do, and I feel a lot better and I feel a lot more energetic, so it's going to be really good to take this type of energy to a festival. But I just envisioned me doing better. I know I've done really well, and I haven't strayed away from my diet, although I have been eating more processed foods. I ate a lot more processed food last week. I've been really disciplined, and I haven't eaten meat and I haven't eaten dairy. I haven't eaten anything white up until yesterday because I really had no choice. I just want to do better this week for myself and for you guys, because I'm like, you guys are holding me accountable. I'm doing this publicly so that you guys can hold me accountable, and it's just, I can do better. I'm fucking starving. You know how hard it is to walk down the street to New York and all you smell is bacon, egg, and cheese and you can't eat it? Okay, I'm on lunch. I'm heading to Soup Greens to get a salad. I'm trying to cut down the amount of greens that I eat and try to get my protein in more complex ways. We'll see. I have a lot of research to do, so I'll keep updating you guys as I do it, because I know nothing. I'm taking this one thing at a time, but I definitely want to cut down on the amount of carbs that I'm eating. Oh, update. So I re-weighed myself, and I'm actually 158.4. Is that okay? So I did lose a little bit of weight, but still not to my standards. I could be doing much better, so let's try. Time and I'm sick. Thankfully, I watch a lot of my favorite creators on Instagram and YouTube before dinner to get inspo.
And one of my favorites, Yadira, who I'm going to post her name here so you can follow her on Instagram. She makes amazing plant-based content, plant-based meal options, shopping locally, like all the good stuff. She's amazing. I love her. She posted that she had made her Latino style lentils, and I remembered, oh shit, I have lentils frozen in the freezer from when I made it last week, which is like the best trick ever. So I defrosted them, added some brown rice, and that's what we're having. A meatless Monday with potatoes and carrots and sweet potatoes and lentils and all these amazing spices, and it still tastes just as delicious as when I made it. The only difference between mine and hers is that we use very similar ingredients. I think all of the ingredients were the same, except I added more starches to mine just to fill us up because it was cold last week, and the fact that she made hers on the stove and I made mine in the slow cooker because I was busy that day. But either way, works the same. I'm going to turn into a falafel. Hey, Alma. Hi. Hi. Look at this. It's dinner time. I'm at my godmother's house with my family, and they cooked a little mishmash, so I'm having some rice and red beans with some parsley and onions and some yuca, which is kind of strays away from what I wanted to eat this week, but it's fine. I need something hearty because I'm sick. We spent all day at the mall. I'm tired. I ate some oranges and I'm just tired. I need to just feel better, so hopefully this helps me. It's lunchtime. I think I have 13 days left of this, but I'm here with a friend of mine having lunch. Say what up, Brandon.
What's up? Hello, YouTube.
He's single, ladies. This is what I'm having. A little bit of green salad with some different colored tomatoes, some avocado, and I think it only has olive oil, some kale. It's dinner time. We ordered out because today is very busy. I'm on my way, well, I'm getting ready to go to a speaking gig that I'm doing with the Creative Collective NYC. So I didn't have time to cook, so we ordered Pick and Eat, which is my local healthy food place. I got their vegan quinoa bowl, which has tofu, tomatoes, black beans, quinoa, chickpeas, my favorite green sauce that they make, which is like a pesto, like a vegan pesto, with cilantro and some kale. Just came back from my speaking gig. Just washed my face, put on my toner. I'm sitting in the bathroom because it's literally the only place where I can get quiet time for myself. And I'm just thinking about how this cleanse has affected me, mentally and spiritually. I could really tell today that it's really done a number on me positively. I feel so much more connected spiritually than ever. It's easier for me now to control my anxiety when it tries to get out of control versus in the past where I would just let it linger and it would literally take over my life. Of course, I attribute that to therapy as well. And for the spiritual portion, for my prayer and my meditation, but I feel like now, like just the physical aspects of it are so much more clear. Like I can literally feel the physical tingles of spiritual connection while I'm speaking, which is something that's very special to me. I am channeling when I'm speaking, so I'm channeling source energy, and I just feel it all over my whole body. And for the anxiety and for the depression, well, depression just hasn't been a thing for me. I have not felt depressed this entire 40 days. And I'm not just saying that. I mean it. It's something that I take really seriously. And I have not had one day where I linger on the thought of being depressed because I have not felt it. Anxiety is something I feel more often. I feel it every day to some degree, even if it's a 1 out of 10 on the scale, it's still there, but it's more easily controlled now, which is something not that I never thought I would be able to do in the amount of time I'm doing it now, but I didn't think food could make a difference, and it absolutely has. We're on a road trip. To Virginia Beach. For the weekend. And of course, we're in such a rush. I didn't make food at home. It's time to break my fast. So we found this obscure little place in Newark. And it's fully vegan. They have like vegan burgers and things like that. So it's not necessarily veggies and stuff. But it's gonna help us get through this 7-hour drive. I also got a strawberry banana peanut butter almond milk smoothie, which I was craving. I haven't gotten food shopping this weekend, knowing that we were gonna go on this trip, so takeout yet again. It is what it is. We got to have it is what it is. About to have these burgers though. This tastes like a regular burger. I'm in love. I haven't had a burger, I think, since last year. Not kidding. And it's an Impossible Burger, not that nasty ass Beyond Burger bullshit. That shit is nasty. It tastes like cat food.
An independent girl who's conscious about the food she eats. If she want a burger, bet you it's gon' have some beans. The government be spreading lies while the hate multiplies. Calling these veggies organic, knowing they still feed us pesticides. Pull up at the farmer's market, spending a couple of racks. Looking for a nice vegetable, but it gotta be fat. Carrots, potatoes, tomatoes, and avocados for the vitamin B. Vegan girl got the mushroom and orange and meat for the vitamin D.
We made it to Virginia Beach. Someone's in the Old Town Road mood. We're trying to look for dinner options. It's 7:48. I don't think I told you guys, but I'm no longer doing intermittent fasting. I was tired of being hungry. My metabolism is super fast now, and I think I did a good job at it. I did it straight for 33 days. It was cool while it lasted, but it's not a sustainable diet for me. Although I am still gonna keep the curfew thing going. Not necessarily a strict curfew of stopping at 8:30, stopping eating at 8:30, but I don't want to eat super late, especially if it's close to my bedtime. So I'm going to try my best to not eat late, and if I do get hungry past 8:30, 9 o'clock, to just snack on fruit or like something healthier, or have some tea, which is what I've been doing. I've just been having kava tea, which is also amazing for sleeping. The kava root is amazing. It's like a natural muscle relaxer, so which really helps with my anxiety as well. So doing that. This is where we're going, Baladi Mediterranean Cafe. Good morning. It's 7:45. I came to work out. This is all they have. 2 treadmills, a bike, and an elliptical. But you know what? I haven't worked out in over a week, so it's nice to, get it moving again. Okay, so we were not able to board the shuttles to the festival because it is pouring outside. You probably can't see. It's really bad, thunderstorms. So we left the park and ride and came to Chipotle because it's one of the only options I have. But they have vegan and vegetarian options, so I made a veggie bowl. What a day. We're back at the hotel room. I'm wearing a face mask, which is why I look so weird. Just showered and decompressing because today was a thing. There was torrential storms all freaking day, so we couldn't go to the festival. The festival was canceled, so we spent the entire day eating, and it hasn't been tough for me to stick to my guns. It's been tough for me to find extremely healthy food out here. Like, I can definitely find veggies, but they're either fried or drenched in oil, so it's just like, we went to a couple of bars with our friends from New York that are here, and I had like fries and some onion rings, and then we went to dinner and I ordered a stir fry, and when it came it had egg. So that was the first time that I had to bring something back to the kitchen and tell them that I was vegan, so that they understood not to put any dairy products or any egg or animal products in there.
I hate doing that. I used to work in the food service industry, and it was just like, you want to send this food back? You sure? Like, you, I always, like, I'm afraid of people, like, spitting in my food, and I assume that nobody wants to deal with a picky vegan person. But it is what it is. Like, you have to respect people's food choices. So it ended up being no problem at all. The waitress switched out my meal for another stir fry with no egg, but then again, it was drenched in oil. So I literally just ate like a plate of oil. My stomach doesn't feel too good right now, just because of all the oily rice just sitting in it. So I know my morning bowel movement is gonna be popping because I really have not stopped eating veggies, even if they have been fried. But I'm making sure to drink as much water as possible and stay on track there. It's Saturday. We're back at the festival today. I'm having a tiny bowl of Special K and almond milk, which is all we were able to find. That was a dairy-free breakfast. And then we're gonna head down.
Drop it like it's hot.
I was just running. You know I love you, girl. We are at the second and last day of Something in the Water. Yesterday I had the vegan Mexican bowl, and then we had noodles, vegan noodles. Today I'm gonna try their sandwiches.
Wait, what stand did you get from the vegan sandwich, please?
We are back home in NYC. So let me tell you about the festival.
That festival was one of my short-term goals. How did I do? You'll have to wait for the last Whole Glow 40 vlog. Stay tuned for week 6.